Perfect. Perfect.
What up YouTube, your boy out here with another video. Today is going to be a Q&A video, so I asked you guys to ask me some questions. I put a little poll on my Instagram. You guys don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me now at DopeDeath. I also have my Dope Builds page where I share everybody's ride. I also asked you guys to ask me some questions on YouTube, so I'm going to go ahead and start off by reading those first. And then we'll go to the ones I got asked on Instagram. Okay, so we're going to start off with the first question from the boy AZ-AR15. He said, when will the Q&A video drop? That's my question for the Q&A. So the video should drop today. Today is Sunday. Happy Easter, guys. Hope you guys are having a good day, even though this quarantine stuff. Hope you guys are still spending it with your family. And stay safe, guys. Wash your hands. Next question is, how much horsepower torque does your truck have? And that's from Luxio. And to be honest, I don't have any confirmed numbers because I haven't dynoed my truck. I'm planning on camming the truck maybe the end of this year, next year. And then once it's cammed, then I'll get it dynoed and I'll have those numbers for you guys. But as of right now, my truck's only street tuned, and they don't really give you any numbers for a street tune. Next question from my boy Low Boosted Accord. He said, do you plan on putting intros on your truck in the future? So I do plan on putting intros on my truck in the future. I just don't know which style yet. I know I want to go with MTWs, but I don't know what style yet. But yeah, I am planning on going on intros. That's why I want to cut my diff to get ready for that and have everything ready. But definitely intros in the future, guys. Next question. What got you into trucks? I've always been into cars and trucks since a young age, you know, Hot Wheels, playing with toy cars, all that stuff, remote control cars. But I guess just my environment, hanging out with friends that were also into trucks in cars, I guess that's what got me into it. If I would have had friends that probably had mostly like JDM cars and stuff like that, maybe I would have got into that scene. But I had friends that were into trucks, and I like trucks, of course, so maybe just that and the reason that trucks are awesome, you know. They're something different and unique to me, and yeah, I mean, that truck was my first car too, so I guess I could have gone either way. But I love trucks and cars as much, and maybe in the future I'll build a car. I always wanted to build a little drift car, maybe a 350Z, so we'll see. Tell us about yourself. Where were you born? Have you always been into cars and trucks? And what is your all-time dream ride? And that's from Mr. Mendez. So tell us about yourself. So if you guys don't know, I'm currently 25, turning 26 in June. I am married, a father of one daughter. If you guys seen her in the video, her name is Cheyenne. I'm from Mexico, so I'm not originally from here, guys. But I was brought here since I was 2, so I'm pretty much from here. I've been to Mexico like one time, that's it. But yeah, I've always been into cars and trucks, like I said before, so that's always been a part of me. And my all-time dream ride would be, that's kind of a hard question, because like there's so many cars that I like. Probably something that I would want, that would be something of my all-time dream right now, would be like a 2020 GMC Denali lifted. That's something I really want right now. but there's obviously other cars that I would want to. I can't just pick one. Okay, another question from my boy Delonzo1. Said, "Hey Dope Def, when and how did you become a Bulls Valley member, and how can somebody that's into the trucking lifestyle join?" So I became a Bulls member about 2 years ago, around this time, and pretty much they invited me to one of their Mandos. They told me to come check them out, you know, see what they're all about, their how they did things, and how they all pretty much stick around like a family, and that was something that I really liked. They do meet up every other Sunday, so we're always seeing each other, always we're always on a group chat, always talking to each other, so it's like a little family. So if you guys want to join, just hit up the Bulls Valley page on Instagram. It's the with 2 E's _ Bulls _ Valley, and I'll give you guys a reply back, letting you know when we're meeting and how you can show up. But pretty much your truck has to be clean, you have to be an active member, and you have to come out to at least 3 Mandos to become a member. Pretty easy, guys, but the most important part is stay active and always keep building your truck. We don't want somebody who just stops building their truck because they think they're clean enough to join and then doesn't do anything for a year. You have to constantly keep doing something different to your truck to be able to be a Bulls. And that's the main thing about what people don't understand. But that's what it takes. Next question. How much money have you put into your truck? So I tried doing the math the other day. I couldn't come up with a real accurate number because I've done so many stuff to my truck that I just couldn't think about everything. But I would say at least 10K I have put into the truck, not including the purchase of the truck. But yeah, around that price, like 10K. Okay, next question. Are you gonna make any dope builds merch? So I do want to make some dope builds merch, guys. As you know, I have Dope Def stickers for sale and little truck stickers. Dope builds is gonna be more like my brand. So my next stickers are probably gonna move towards dope builds. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I make small decals first or windshield banners, like front flags? Because I'm thinking about making some front flags. I'll post some designs I'm thinking about, and you guys can choose between 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then you guys can let me know which ones you guys would like. And then if you guys would like stickers or front flags first. Question from my boy Super Duper Aussie, and he asked 2 questions. And his next question was, when are you gonna finish painting the interior, bro? Soon, guys, soon. I know I've been slacking on painting. I'm finishing painting the interior, but I think I'm gonna do the dash next. I'm gonna start taking it apart. I'll show you guys how to take the dash apart if you guys don't know. But that'll probably be the next thing to paint the interior. Next question, and the last question from the YouTube, is from my boy Miguel. Are you planning on going billets or intros on the NBS? And I answered this question already, but yes, I am planning on going on billets. Just don't know what time frame I'm at right now. Probably after I paint the truck and everything's painted on the interior, that'll be the last step, intros. But definitely, guys, intros, definitely. Alright, now let's go to my Instagram. Alright, first question from my boy _JNM.NBS. Next project truck after the current one. Next project truck. Probably like a 4-door Silverado Sierra. I really want to get a 4-door. That's something I want to start building. Just because, I mean, the single cab is nice and everything, but usually I'm rolling with more than 3 people, and we don't fit in that single cab. So a crew cab would be pretty cool. I'll probably lift it, so I'll have a chop truck and a lifted truck. Next question. What you got done to the engine? And shout out my boy Montano Legacy. If you guys don't follow him on YouTube, make sure to go follow him. He does some pretty cool videos too. What have I done to the engine? So there's nothing really major done to the engine, guys. As you guys know, I did swap from a V6 to a V8, so it is a 5.3 now. I did the long tube headers on it. I did the colder intake. I put a transcooler in it. But that's pretty much it. And with the street tune, next big thing coming to the engine would be the cam. and then a stall for the tranny. But that's pretty much it. The engine's pretty much still stock. Hey, but it runs though. Alright guys, next question. What would be your next truck to get? 4-door Silverado or Sierra? Next question from SATX Alonzo. Can I have your complete seal look when you get a new color? And I've had a couple people already ask me this question, and pretty much it's up for grabs, guys. If you just want to go for the color, go for it. Next question from my boy Big Lippin and Wide Hips. Follow him on YouTube as well, guys. He has some big things coming. He just 4-linked his truck, I think, or 3-linked it. Airbags in the front and coilovers in the rear. And he has billets going on his step side. So if you guys haven't checked out his channel, go ahead and check it out. But he asked, when you get billets, what size and what style would you get? I don't know what style billets yet. I know I want some MTWs. And size, I probably wouldn't go any bigger than 24s in the front and probably 26s in the back. So I'll do that 24-26 combo. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm moving towards now. I might go 26s in the front. I just don't know yet. Next question from Mobbing Trucks. What's going to be the next color on your truck? I don't know, guys. I was gonna deciding on purple, but I have some homie in the Bulls chapter that's wrapping his truck in purple. So I don't want to have 2 purple trucks, but we'll see. Maybe I'll still do purple, but just like a different kind of purple. Comment down below what color I should do the truck next. He also asked what rims are next. I don't know, guys. I really like the I don't know, guys. I really like the dub ballers. I don't know if I would want to switch those rims just out yet. I couldn't really think of any other rims I would want to go to right now. But I mean, if after the dub ballers, it might be billets, guys. Who knows? He also asked, what made you get a step side? So I've never really, like from the beginning when I first got my truck and it was a straight bed, everyone was like, oh, go step side, go step side. And I never really wanted to, just because the bed on a step side is really flimsy. They're either plastic or fiberglass and they break easily. And the taillights, there's no really good aftermarket taillights for step sides. And they always remind me of the Ford step sides. So I never really wanted to do that. But when my truck got rear-ended and the bed got destroyed, I said to myself, well, now's the time to go step side, try something new, make the truck look different. So that's what made me go to step side pretty much. And you know, it was the best decision I've ever made. I love the step side look, and the only thing I would change was get some company or someone to make me some custom taillights for the step side, because I'm not trying to get some of those Spicer taillights. From Jasper _ KM80, what kind of cars do you like? So I like Japanese cars. I like muscle cars. I like trucks. I don't have one specific genre. You guys might think I only like trucks because I'm building a truck. I like options, guys. Just because I'm building a truck and I only have a truck on this channel doesn't mean I don't like other cars. Like I said, in the future I want to build a drift car, maybe a 350Z. And I watch a lot of different car channels on YouTube, not just truck channels. Especially since like day one, I've always been watching my boy TJ Hunt and his builds, and like that's something I want to do in the future. Like he's my inspiration for like the car YouTube world, is like get my own little warehouse where I can build cars, have all my collection of cars in there, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's something I really want to do in the future. But yeah, what kind of cars do you like? All kinds of cars, guys. What's next on your truck, bro? That's from my boy Reckless 93. What's next? What's next? I don't know what's next. Probably what? Paint? That's what's next. Okay, next question from 1_slow_11. You going to bag the front of your truck? So as of right now, I don't plan on bagging the front of my truck. Just because I don't want to go through that hassle of having to bag the front, and then let's say one of my valves or something goes wrong with one of my bags on the front, and I can't lift the truck back up, and I'll pretty much be stuck and I can't drive it. Like right now, if the airbags in the back of my truck go out, I can still drive it aired out, no problem. It can get me to point A to point B. But if that happened to the front, I'd be stuck. And I really don't rub or scrape a lot right now with the front being dropped, because my bag, the rear airbags help me a lot, especially on speed bumps. So I don't really have a reason to bag the front. But maybe once I get a new truck and I leave the single cab as a show truck, like probably not drive it every day, I would probably bag the front definitely. But as a daily driver, I just don't want to bag the truck in the front yet. What got you into the truck scene, and how did you meet Bulls? So like I said, I've always been in the truck scene ever since I got my truck, probably like 7 years ago. Like I said, my friends had trucks, so I was always around them. And then how did I meet Bulls? And I've always had this one guy send me pictures of his truck to post, and his name was Too Low for Fat Bitches. If you guys don't know him, follow him also on YouTube. He just started his channel, guys, and he'd always send me his progress of his truck, of how he's building it, paint and stuff. And he was already, I think, about to join Bulls, and then he had already joined Bulls for a couple months. And one day we met up at a show, and he's like, "Oh shit, aren't you got the guy Dope Theft?" I was like, "Yeah." Blah blah blah. He's like, "Oh, are you, what truck club are you in?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm not really in a truck club." He's like, "Oh, you should come join Bulls." And at that time, my truck was silver with stocks, and I had no urge or plan to join any truck club. You know, I was just a single rider and stuff like that. But he told me, he's like, "Yeah, come out, you know, check what we're all about." And I did, and that's how I met Bulls, guys. And the rest is history. What made you join Bulls? So, guys, I joined Bulls for the experience and the family vibes. You know, back then as a solo rider, I was pretty much by myself the whole time. I never really had like a group of people to hit up and be like, "Oh, let's go to this show together," or "Let's hit up these meets together," or "Let's chill and build our trucks. You know, I need help, come help me," or "What are you doing? Let me help you." And with Bulls, it all changed, guys. Like, they're pretty much like a family to me, and they're all like brothers, and we all help each other out, and we all go do things together, and that's what I like about Bulls, and that's what made me join them in the first place, and that's why I stick around, guys. Alright, guys, we're getting to the last questions before we end the video. Would you leave Bulls? I feel like you would next. So, I would never leave Bulls on my own. Obviously, if something happened and for some reason they kicked me out, then that's on them for me kicking me out. But I would never see a reason for them to have to, and I would never leave personally. I've been a Bulls in like I said 2 years now, and I am sergeant. So there's 3 levels. There's the president, the vice president, and the sergeant. And I currently just became sergeant of Bulls Valley, and I don't find myself leaving Bulls anytime soon, or nor will I ever. Bulls till the casket drops, you know, that's what I'd say. Jordy G asked, "What shocks do you have on your truck?" So I am just running the BellTech Street Performance shocks. I've been running those ever since I dropped my truck to an 8 in the back, and I've never had a problem. I do have the shock extender on it. Question from my boy Jose: What does the bags make your truck slower? They don't. I don't see why they would. They're just like an extra suspension part to your truck. Nothing to do with the engine or anything. I haven't felt my truck any slower or anything. If anything, I just felt it a little more smooth and stuff like that. My boy Sideways Miguel asked, "Step by step how to plastic dip." That's a little bit too long to explain right now, but I will be making a video probably the next time I wrap my truck of a how to step by step, so you guys can learn and to see if that would be something you guys would be interested in doing to your truck or car, I will be doing a video though. My boy Junior_06 asked, would you get sideways once bagged all around? And the question is yes. Nothing's gonna stop me from getting sideways, guys, unless physically the truck can get sideways, no more. But as long as the truck can still get physically sideways, I'm gonna keep getting sideways. When are you doing a 4-link? And that was my boy Ruiz. Soon. Put me down in your books for the appointment. But definitely we're gonna do the firewall next. Easy Desert Showdown ? I don't know what that means, but Easy Desert Showdown, May 2nd. I'll be there. You guys better come through. It's gonna be free burnout pay and a free 1/4 mile drag strip. What more can you ask for? My boy Staticness. I think he wrote this question wrong because I don't understand what the fuck he's saying. But what's on of the better upgrade do you have in store for your truck in the future? If I understood that right, I think he's just asking what's a better upgrade you have in store in the future. I guess camming would be one of the better upgrades I have for the future. Next question. How has your stepside bed not been destroyed from swinging it so much? So I don't know if you guys seen those videos of people swinging their stepsides, their tire pops and their bed fucking destroys. Well, there's your answer. I don't pop my tires. I get them bald as possible without popping them, so I don't destroy the bed. Yeah, I've had a couple cracks in here and there, but nothing too bad, and that's why I keep my stepside pretty much in good condition. Don't pop your tires, guys, unless you want to destroy your bed on purpose. Then go for it. Last question, guys. Thoughts on the U-Haul Chevy? And that's from my boy Jay. U-Haul Chevy, dude. When I first saw that truck on Instagram, I was like, does he really have stickers on his truck, or is it just edited on there? And then I kept going through the pictures, and they all have the U-Haul stickers on them. And I thought it was like the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen. I was like, dude, that's just dope. I was like, you know, it's different. Like, obviously, like, you don't see that body style with the U-Haul stickers on it, and you would think it's actually a U-Haul thing. But I get it. You did it for like a meme and thing, and it came out pretty dope, bro. And I mean, you swing it for being a V6, so hell yeah, bro. Props to you. And hope to see your builds keep growing. And maybe one day we can meet up and we can do a little collab. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Happy Thanksgiving. But that's it for today, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Like I said, stay safe, wash your hands, and catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.